So today I'm coming to you with something a little bit different than my usual videos that I upload. By now, I'm sure you've heard in the news about the most recent unarmed black man, Ahmaud Arbery, who was murdered in Georgia. And personally, just the onslaught of this type of news coming in and just the increased numbers that we're made more aware of has definitely taken a toll on just my mental health, to be frankly honest. All of it seems extremely overwhelming, and it seems like there's just so much that needs to get done to fix the problems that we have in this country, in our justice system. And sometimes it's really difficult to sort of imagine what I can do to be a part of this. So I follow Sean King on Instagram, and through the links that he provided, I was able to electronically sign a petition to have his murder investigated as a hate crime. And I also saw that there's an opportunity to make calls. So I don't usually do calls, and this will actually be my first time doing it, but this time around, I really felt strongly, I felt compelled to do something, anything really. In the midst of everything that's happening in the world with COVID-19 and all the other troubling things that we're seeing in the news about how Black people are being treated so unfairly and so differently from white people during this time, it really just, it hit me very differently this time around. And so I'm going to make calls and volunteer some time this morning. And for any of you who have never done this before, I'm hoping that my experience can kind of help you to see that, this is something that we all are able to do, and that there's something that we can all do during this time. And I'm hoping that through this experience, I can really just, that it'll be helpful, really, in terms of helping me to sort of deal with this trauma and to work through it and to do more and to just do something different this time around. So I've never done this before, and my internal introvert slash mild social anxiety is sounding off all alarms, but you just got to do what's right. So let's get to it. So I'm going to the website, and I am navigating down to the make calls button, and then scrolling all the way down to the bottom. They provide awesome information on runwithmod.com on what to sort of expect on the calls and some of their approach. And they do say that they'll walk you through the process. So we'll see how it goes.
So you had one of those days when the world don't give you no grace. You'd rather fly away and keep on going higher, but they keep dragging you down. Now if you wish to spread those wings and fly, you gotta turn it around. Don't look over your shoulder. Don't ever look back. No use for second opinions. Don't wanna stay in the past. Just keep on going, go for the top. You keep on rolling, and don't ever stop.
All right, so I just finished 10 calls. Most of the time, I either got a voicemail box, and so I just left a super brief message, again, being respectful, being courteous, but also just emphasizing that justice needs to be done. And or other times the mailbox was completely full and I couldn't leave a message at all. So I guess that does speak volumes to how many people are really trying to call and share their piece and make sure that justice is served in any way they can. I did get one person at the FBI, but she was already kind of over it. But but I got at least one human being, so that was interesting. But yeah, I mean, the process is super easy. Literally, it takes you like maybe 10 minutes. You can do at least like 5 calls in like 10 minutes. It's a really easy thing to do, and you can really do it whenever you feel like and whenever you have a few moments to spend. Honestly, when doing calls like these and, responding to these requests for action, sometimes it can feel like, who am I to do this? Who am I to make these calls or to speak on behalf of these people or to advocate in this way? Like, I'm not anyone special. And I think that we really need to learn to get rid of that mindset. You don't have to be somebody special. You just need to be you. And just by you sharing your story and your point of view and choosing to participate, it goes a long way. And then multiply that times the thousands of other people who are just like you, who want to make a difference, aren't quite sure how to start, and maybe, like me, might have a little bit of anxiety in terms of cold calling people to talk about a social justice issue. But honestly, it doesn't take that much effort. It doesn't take that much time, and anyone can do it. And I think that if we all get into the habit of understanding that, maybe just doing one thing different, maybe putting in just a teeny bit of effort can make a huge amount of difference when multiplied over so many people like you, like me, who just wanted to do something this time around. So, with that being said, I hope you have a great rest of your week. I hope that you decide to do something different and make those phone calls. Help out. Thanks. Bye.
So you had one of those days.